die. Cold, these brothers my guys. Know that they fly. Know that they fly. Know that they ride or die. CJ Ike, they ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. They ain't no longer about. CJ Ike, they ain't no longer about. Know that they ride or die. Know that they ride or die. I keep wave on my sleeve. Know that they ride or die. I keep wave on my sleeve. Baby hustle, bust the line. Wave on my sleeve. Know that they ride or die.
Hello, cousin. I am Uncle Mike, your favorite YouTuber's favorite uncle. Thumbs up because you are amazing. And then speaking of amazing, that right there, amazing. That is what you need to type into chat, so that way that I know that you are entered for the $50 U.S. Xbox digital code. And the first notification tonight is actually, it's two $25 Xbox gift codes. Something's going on with the Microsoft Store and all this kind of stuff, and I couldn't actually buy a $50 digital code, so I had to buy two $25 U.S. Xbox digital code. If you haven't read the official contest rules, because some of you are probably here for that, some of you are here for both the live stream and the giveaway, like I would imagine Char of Heart here, thumbs up because you are amazing. Probably here because, well, one, she likes live streams, and two, perhaps win that $50 Xbox digital code. And the reason being is because I have been trying actually since October of last year, October I think 2nd of 2022, I have been trying to reach 500 subscribers. For the main reason is because I wanted the community tab, because perhaps in the future then I could stop using Twitter. Not that I don't like Twitter, but I could stop using Twitter and just put all my notifications to talk to my subscribers and my community through the community tab. But YouTube then goes out and gives everybody the community tab. So there's not a lot of reason for the 500 subscribers, but because I am the man that I am still doing the 500 subscriber giveaway, and that is tonight. So I see that Char of Heart has already wrote, it's amazing, it's amazing. And so for that reason, I'm just going to take a little bit of time here to go over into my magical box of goodies over here and just write Char of Heart over here to make sure that Char of Heart is entered into the giveaway. I will be showing the screen, but that is how I am doing it, because again, you can go down in the description and read the official rules of the contest. But the entrance rule is you have to type amazing into chat, so I know that you are one, amazing, and two, I know that you are here for the giveaway also. So that is our first big NOTAM, and we're going to do a flight around the Hawaiian Islands in the Cessna Mustang. I don't know how long it's going to take, maybe a little over an hour, and probably toward the end of the live stream is when I will do the giveaway. And so that is, yeah, that's what we're doing. But what else can I say? Well, I think the other thing that I need to then go ahead and just say is, if you're watching this after the live stream and as a recording, well, you missed the giveaway. And two, click that like button if you do, subscribe if you haven't, comment, share, come join me in chat in a future live stream, And with that, let's go ahead and game on. So here we are. We are in Hawaii, sitting over here at Kona International Airport. A lot of activity going on here because I've got live people, live players on, live traffic, live weather, and live time. So I guess if we were over in Hawaii, this is what it would kind of look like. But we are going to take off here in our Cessna Mustang. And yes, I have, for the giveaway, rolled out the red carpet. And so with that, let's go ahead and jump. Yeah, I can go ahead and give you, there's the red carpet, doors open. November 3-6, Uncle Mike here, our Cessna Mustang, one of my favorite airplanes now. This is payware. But yeah, I really like this. But let's go ahead and jump into the cockpit here. And let's go ahead and get the airplane ready for engine start. I've already got the avionics and the flight plan and all that programmed in. So let's remove the chocks. Let's go ahead and take the car and the red carpet away. And let's go ahead and close that front. There we go. So everything, now the airplane's pretty much ready. Now let's go ahead and go back over here. And let's go ahead and close up this door. All right, there comes little steps in. Door is latched, very good. Let's go ahead and jump in the front seat here. And now let's go ahead and get ready for engine start. Everything is already ready to go, as you can see here. But let's go ahead now and go ahead, get the engines started. So batteries are already on. Since we're actually operating the aircraft now, let's go ahead and turn the nav lights on here. Up and away. Yep, Char, here we go. Up and away. So what we're going to be looking at here is right here in one. And the ITT, the inlet turbine temperature, and we're going to basically at about above 10% here on the left engine. When that number right there from 0 goes to 10, we're going to introduce fuel. We're going to go ahead and start up the left engine here. So ignition is on normal. That's all good right there. Avionics are all on. I don't think we need the fuel boost pumps on, so we'll go ahead and starter's coming on there. And N2 is coming up. Here we go. Actually, N2 is what we want to look for. All right, above 10% there. Introduce fuel. And now here goes N1. So everything is looking good in the neighborhood. So the engine now is spooling up. ITT's coming up. Should top out probably at 8. Looks like 8:13. So there we go. N1 is continuing to spool up. And there we go. It looks like we've got pretty good ignition right there. Favor asawase. I love it. Thumbs up, because you are amazing. We're just getting the engine started here of our flight around the Hawaiian Islands. So engine, there we go. Engine start is going on. I'm going to go ahead and turn on now the left generator. Let's go ahead and get the right engine spooling up. There it goes. Spooling up, spooling up, spooling up. And N2 is above 10. Let's go ahead and introduce fuel. Fuel's coming in. There we go. Watch all those, everything coming up, oil temp, oil pressure. Got plenty of volts now because we go ahead and we're going to turn on that generator. And just like Stevo Knievo here, we're watching for ITT for a hot start. And then we're watching also for a hung start here. Everything is looking good. Looking good. This one tops out, the other one topped out. That's one only topped out at 8:10. That one tapped out at 8:13. Everything is looking good. Looks like we've got some good starts here. Let's go ahead and come on over here and disengage the starters. Turn on the generators. Everything is looking good in the neighborhood. With that, we'll go ahead and turn on the anti-smash lights in the beacon. So there we go. Beacon is on. Anti-smash lights are on. November 3-6. Uncle Mike is looking good. And I've already got everything programmed in. This is bad. I can go ahead and zoom out here for you. So So there we are. We're down here on the big island of Hawaii on the Kona coast, but we are going to fly over basically the whole island chain tonight, landing up in LIHUE on Kauai, which I have actually been to in the real world. So that is what we're going to be doing tonight. So not sure how long of a flight here. We'll see. Like I said, toward the end is when we'll do the giveaway, if not after I land. So, but let's go ahead and make sure you type in favorite Asawazi. Let me go ahead and type in here real quick into my tool of awesomeness over here to make sure that you are part of, entered into the giveaway. So there we go. All right, everything is looking good in the neighborhood. Let's go ahead and go external view. November 36, Uncle Mike is ready to go. I'm not doing ATC or anything like that. So, all right, with that, let's go ahead and turn on taxi and recognition lights. I don't think we need any really interior lights. I got some views already set up. So there's your cockpit co-pilot view right there out here. We've also got right off the nose, and then I've got basically ILS if we just want to look at the old instruments, and then the whole dash, and then back to normal. So there's our views all set up. We also got the external views, but we are ready to taxi to runway 17. So we got a little bit of a long taxi here. We got to taxi all the way down just because I've got ATIS dialed in, and the weather's telling us, or the weather and the wind is telling us basically out of the south. So it's basically kind of coming out the way we're facing. So we got to taxi all the way down to the other end of the runway. So, all right, with that, let's go ahead and start our taxi. Parking brake comes off. There we go. And away we go. Nick, what is up? Nick, what is up? Mark, welcome to. I see you're typing in amazing in there, so I will get that once I get taxiing down here. I think this is taxiway Alpha. Once we get taxiing down here onto Alpha, then I will go ahead and make sure I get you in. Of course, I will be sharing the screen here. That way everybody can see who's entered in the giveaway and all that kind of stuff. Giveaway will be, the role for the giveaway will be live, so in Memorex. All right. Let's go into the cockpit here. Looks like we're taxiing pretty true. Straight, so let me go ahead and get that here. Start typing this in over here. Maybe on one hand I'll do this over here. So Mark Barkenhagen, love it. Barkenhagen, that is amazing. Barkenhagen. And I'm going to enter it exactly how it is, so that way I know exactly who to look up depending on who the winner is. So we got, oh, I put in Mark. It's Nick. It's Nick Barkenhagen. Now we'll go ahead and announce, like I said, if you haven't read the official giveaway rules, you can check out down below. But we're going to do this flight here today because as you've been in my chat or any of my live streams before, you know that I really like doing Microsoft Flight Stream because, well, one thing is that we can do some flying, we can get up to cruise, we can just fly around, and we can talk just like we would in the real world, in real aviation, right? And so it gives us time to do things and talk about whatever we want to talk about, whether it be aviation, video games, Dungeons and Dragons, travel, whatever it is that makes us unique in the world of being 1 in 8 billion humans on this planet. So, all right, Mark Sterling is also there. Whoa, gotta watch out, we're on taxi. Got a little bit of wind, so Daniel in is amazing. Probably ought to go down here to the hold markers, you know, and then type everything in rather than trying to taxi and type. But, you know, I'm just amazing that way. Daniel in is there. Sharp Heart is already there. Nick is there. Daniel in. All is looking good in the neighborhood as we just taxi out here, getting down here to the runway 17. So we're going to be taking off to the south. We're going to be climbing up through these clouds. We got to be a little bit careful. We got some big mountains down here in the Big Island, Hawaii, Mauna Kea, Mauna Leo. They're like 14,000 feet tall. So we're going up to flight level 250. Let's go ahead and turn on. There's all the other humans in the world, or in the game. So that's pretty cool. Turn those off. So there are other humans, other pilots here in the flight sim with us. So, all right. I think I've got everybody so far. I think I've got 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and check here. So we got Nick is 1, Mark is 2, or Daniel's 1, Mark is 2, Nick is 3, Favor is 4, and Char is 5. So there we go. We got 5 people. And again, I will also go ahead and disclose that it's not one $50 Xbox gift code. It's actually 2 $25 Xbox gift codes, because something was going on with the old Microsoft digital store, and so I had to get 2 $25 ones. So they're sitting right over here, and so they do exist in the world. So I am ready to go. So you can either, if you win them, the codes, you can either claim them for yourself. You can give both of them away to. So if you're not maybe in the U.S. and you want to then use those and give those away to people that you care about or in your community, great. Or you can keep one for yourself and give one away. Like I said, it wasn't the plan. Wasn't the plan to have 2 25s. It was, but just what I needed to do. So Steve, I will get you in here, Steve, as soon as we come up to the hold markers here. And again, we will do the giveaway later in the flight here. Let's go ahead and have some fun. We can chat about things, whatever we want to do. Char is one of my players in Dungeons and Dragons with me. Yes, I am a dungeon master. So, all right, I see runway 17. I'm gonna go ahead and put the brakes on here so I can go over here and go ahead and type in Steve into the tool of awesomeness, or amazingness, I guess is what I should say. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, is I am typing your names here into the official picker, which is also down in the description below. So, but yep, okay, everything is looking good. We are set up down here. I have already programmed in views, which we've already done. I've already programmed in flight level 250, 175 knots in the flight level change. So we'll climb out at 175 knots. And I've already got ahead and got the heading bug set for runway 17, but we might need to modify that, kind of adjust that here. So let's go ahead and yeah, we're ready to rock and roll. Let's go ahead and taxi out here to runway 17. I'm not using ATC or anything like that for this flight. Just wanted to have a nice flight. Live weather, live traffic, live time. So it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I think, over in Hawaii. So we're going to come out here, taxi out here. I am on controller and keyboard on the Xbox Series X. That is one reason why I'm giving away an Xbox code, is because that's what I play on, is Xbox. So, but in the future, maybe for a future giveaway, maybe I'll do something like we could do something like Amazon code, you know, something like that. So, all right, Sensei. All right, so Steve, I've got you in there. All right, hey, thank you, Steve. Yeah, it's fun. I do this as a hobby, right? I do this for the fun. Keeps me busy, keeps my old brain, you know, kind of. Yeah, hey, I'm sorry, and Sensei, let me go ahead and do this publicly right here. I was a little envious. I saw you're at 500 too, or over 500. So I was a little envious. But you know, I do this again as a hobby. Again, keeping my brain going. Also, it's also a little, what do you want to call it? What'd you call it, Sensei? A time capsule, right? It's like a time capsule for my family. It's a time capsule maybe for just the world, that, you know, Uncle Mike existed in the world when I am long and gone. So, all right, enough chat. let's go ahead and get that. Sensei, make sure you type amazing in chat, because that way then I can go ahead and I can enter you in the official Xbox $50, which is actually $225 gift codes that we are giving away tonight for the 500 subscriber giveaway. Whoop, whoop. So again, of course, let's go ahead and get in the air. Then I'll talk some more. All right, so looking good. I'm gonna go ahead and set a view like this so we can kind of look back at where we just took off from in Kona, Hawaii. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring up the power and hold the brakes. And I like what I see. 95 on the old N1. Release the brakes, and here we go. All right, airspeed's alive, 60 knots. We're gonna rotate it about 95 or something like that. It's bugged on the old airspeed indicator, so here we go, and rotate. Oh yeah, and positive rate gear's coming up. Let's go ahead and do a little trim, as Blanco Lirio would say. Trim. Let's get your view. Oh, there we go. Very nice. I like that. All right. Climbing out here. And we're at plus 30. Rotate plus 30. Flaps coming up. Let's go ahead and take that view. There we go. As we climb out here from Kona, Hawaii. Master caution's on because of the PHTO heat, but I'm going to go ahead and pitch down here a little bit for 175 knots, which is going to be our climb out speed. I'm also going to go ahead and come back to climb power, and we'll go ahead and let November 3-6 Uncle Mike here. We'll go ahead and let it accelerate a little bit here. Take a look at some of the other views. There's your view. There's your view. There's basically the whole cockpit, and as we just climb out here, everything is looking good in the neighborhood. We need to go ahead and pitch down just a little bit more. I'll go ahead, we're entering the clouds, go ahead and get that PHTO static heat on. That way the master caution goes away, or not really caution, just a caution warning goes away. Not master caution, not a red light. Yep, that's what I did. They have to wait. That's what I did. So that way then, if it's new friends that come in, and that way it wasn't like if I did the giveaway, I can't do the giveaway right away. I got to give people time to be able to type. That's how I did it. So that's why you got to type amazing, because then I know, right, that you're a subscriber, you stuck around a little bit and all that kind of stuff. All right, climbing out here through 5,000 feet, everything's looking good. We're at 150 knots. Let's go ahead and pitch on down, let the plane accelerate here. Old Hawaii's got a little bit of weather here over the big Mauna Kea mountains and all that kind of stuff. And so, all right, so everybody doesn't spill their drinks. Let's go ahead and get the autopilot on for flight level change, going to 25,000 feet. And all right, it's going to pitch on over here. Let's go ahead and get the yaw damper on. That way you don't spill your martinis and all that kind of stuff. And so we're just going to now climb out at 175 knots right here. All right, Sensei, I have got you in here. Sensei is also in. So, what's up, Jeffrey? Everybody in chat, thumbs up because you are amazing. As we climb up here in November 3-6, Uncle Mike climbing out over Hawaii. Looking good. Free guy. Oh, look at that. Free guy. Here are ends. So in case you're wondering, when I look over here and I'm typing and I say I'm entering in, is because this is what I'm entering everybody into my giveaway tool of amazingness. So that's what we're doing. That is what I'm doing. But yeah, that's why I did it like that, because I wanted people to be able to type amazing. And if you are a new subscriber, then you have to wait, because again, we're going to fly out here. We're going to fly out here and spend some time flying, talking, chatting. So, all right, well, we are climbing out. We're heading the wrong way here, so let's go ahead and start our turn toward the mountains. Let's go ahead and start turning to the east here. Because in all these clouds right here, there's a big volcano. So you got Mauna Kea and Mauna Leo out here, and we don't want to run into those. That is one of the reasons why we are climbing up to flight level 250 Jeffrey. In the neighborhood. You are entered in, Jeffrey. And again, if you want to know what's all going on, you can go down in the description and check out what is going on. Donald Judge, you are now in the giveaway. Thank you, everybody. Thumbs up because you are amazing. All right, so we are climbing up here, and let's go ahead and turn just a little bit, about 45 degrees or so here. That way we can intercept our flight plan. And our flight plan is right here. That is the magenta line. That is our flight plan. We're going to actually cross over the island of Hawaii, the big island of Hawaii, and head over to Hilo, and then turn back to the north, and then head up to whatever the next island is. Maui? I think it's Maui. So. Oh, Nick, no, really, huh? That right there is amazing. Amazing to Nick. Well, that is cool. See in Nahoro. See in Horo. You are entered. Also, I think I got everybody, but like I said, we'll make sure. I'll show everybody. Like I said, I'm going to be open and honest here with this, so and we'll do the actual whatever. It doesn't actually make a noise, I think. It just spins a wheel, but it was a free little thing, so that's what I'm doing. So yeah, man, you gotta put flair. See, one of the other things that I'm. And Chara Hart is one of them who's in chat. She's one of my players in play-by-post Dungeons and Dragons. Look at that. You can see the mountain peeking up right through the cloud. Look at it right there, right off the nose. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, there you go. You can start to see one of the mountains right there. I think there's a mountain right here. Yeah, there's a mountain right there in the clouds. That's why we're climbing up to flight level 250. That is 25,000 feet. That's 5 miles up. But yeah, one of the other things that I do is Dungeon Master play-by-post D&D using Discord, and Charv Hart is one of my players. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's been a learning experience. I circled back to Dungeons & Dragons after like 30 years of not playing it. And so it has been a lot of fun doing it. And play-by-post has its own kind of challenges and stuff. But one of the things that I really like about play-by-post on Discord, so basically we're narrating, we're only using text, really. A few little maps, but mostly just words, just text, writing things. And so you got to be real creative, right? And like, theater of the mind, right? Your imagination and your creativity. And so that's one of the things why... So in like with the name, I like the flair, I like the drama, right? Being dramatic, because that's what's fun in our play-by-post too, is being dramatic, right? Not just like attack the giant spider, right? Well, that's what we say when we're just kind of figuring things out. But then once we know what has actually happened with all the dice rolls and all that then it's like, okay, now let's get the flair, right? Let's really get creative. Maybe our sword glows, and so from the anger, right, the passion, the sword or whatever, So yeah. All right, I gotta backtrack here. So I got see, an Ahoro is in there. Let me just go through. Frederick White. Frederick White is now entered into the giveaway. So, all right, so if we come down here, just so you know, if you're here for the flying too, so that magenta line is our flight path here, and we are intersecting that. So we're looking at this instrument right here. So on the CDI here, that will start to center as we get closer to the line here. And so then we'll go from heading mode into nav mode and let Otto, our German co-pilot, just kind of fly us around. So that needle there, you can see that needle's alive. It's now moving. So what we're going to do is, you're going to see where it says heading right here. I'm now going to come over here and I'm going to go ahead and turn it on to GPS. So the GPS now right here is white, because once it actually intercepts, heading will go away and GPS will go green. And so basically then Otto, our German co-pilot, is going to then follow that magenta line. So we're just up here. We can enjoy the view of the big island of Hawaii with, looks like, Maui out there that we can see. That's where we're heading next. So that is amazing. All right. And we're climbing up through 18,500. So I'm going to go ahead and set it to standard barometer, 29.92 on the old altimeter. And because we're so high, let's go ahead and clean up the lights here a little bit. We really don't need those on anymore. We don't need, everything else is looking good. We really don't have, I don't think we're too worried about icing or anything like that. So if we get a little bit of icing, but we'll go ahead and flip some switches here. So, but there we go. Otto, our little German co-pilot, now has locked on to our flight path, and I'm hands off now. We can actually just kind of, you know what I'm saying? We can just enjoy the ride now. And I can just manipulate the autopilot. I've got it programmed into the keyboard here, but I can also come right over here, and this is all the autopilot right here for heading, course, altitude select, all that kind of stuff. So, well, there we go. There is the big island of Hawaii here, where that is Mauna Kea. No, that's Mauna Loa, and this is Mauna Kea. It's a definite maybe. My wife of 29 years is laughing at me over here. So, all right, let me just go ahead and check here. Everything's passing through 20,000 feet. We're 4 miles up, 175 knots. So the little Cessna Mustang here, November 3-6, Uncle Mike is performing very nice for us here today. And if we take a look and we put on the binoculars, look at that. You can even see the astronomy and the telescopes and all that. They're on the top here of the volcano. I've been up there. I think I'm pretty sure I've got a video and stuff. If you're down in my vlogs, you can go check out. So, all right, I'm gonna make sure here. Now, okay, we're climbing up here. So let me just go back here where we got Frederick White is in Gamer Zone 2383. Don't know what the 2383 means, but it must be amazing. So, Gamer Zone 2383. What else we got here? What we got here? Sarah H. Corey 579. Again, I don't know what the 579 means, but it's all odd numbers. 2 of them are primes, 2 primes, and 1 non-prime. That must mean something. So, I'm typing these in exactly as they're spelled, and the reason being is so that way whoever the winner is, I can find you later in the world. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at live weather. There we go. You can see the here, we can take a look out here. Oh yeah. Put the there we are. That is all of the telescopes and stuff. You can drive up there. You can actually see the road. I've been on that road. The rented Jeep that we had. Amazing. Amazing. All right, climbing up. So it's not gonna be a long flight here to fly over the Hawaiian Islands. But I'm fascinated with Microsoft Flight Simulator. Well, one reason is if you go back in if you been with me at any time, or you're going back and looked at some of my original vlogs that are down in the playlist below and stuff like that. But my schooling, my university schooling is aerospace engineering, but I never sent vehicles to space. SpaceX came along just 25 years or so too late for me. But I also, when I went to college, I also learned to fly. So I am a licensed pilot, but I am not current anymore. And so that's why I do flight sim. And again, one reason I really like flight sim for a platform for live streaming is exactly this. Takeoff, landing, can do some things, but then we're in the cockpit. And so like for your view, so like you're over here and you're like, oh yeah, you're looking out the window and you're looking over in the co-pilot seat, paying attention or not paying attention to me and all this kind of stuff. But you're along on the flight too, right? And you can look out the front, see? But we can just come up here and we can talk. So it's a really nice podcast. By the way, podcast, hey, go check out Sensei down here in the chat. Sensei's got a podcast that if you're really into the news and what's going on in gaming world, check out Sensei. As podcast. I think they're still doing it on Sundays, but you can go take a look at that right there. So let me go ahead and see here. All right, Sarah H. Corey 579. Who else we got? Wesley Wise. Man, we're getting more people. See, you got nice friends probably then telling you like, oh yeah, hey, why don't you come in and join over here, because Uncle Mike is giving away something. Or you could have played it where you're like, I ain't gonna tell nobody. Because if I tell people, then there's less chance that I'm going to win. See, gaming, strategizing. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look. We are at, I got to remember my own keys. Just a second. Oh, there we go. So we are at 23,400 feet, coming up to 5 miles, still at 175 knots. And climbing up, we're going to 25,000. I'm going to go ahead and just center the heading bug in case we need it. So we are almost to cruise altitude of 25,000 feet over Hilo, Hawaii. So I can't remember if it's like Paradise Farms or something like that, but the macadamia nuts that are real popular in the world, they're right below us, their farm, by the way. That's Hilo, right off the nose. That's the town of Hilo, Hawaii. So that's what we're doing. This airplane model has a very loud external sound. So, all right, we're coming up on 24,000 feet. I'm going to come over here and turn off the phone. I don't need to have this thing on. There we go. Everything is looking good. Let's go ahead and center the view. Let's go ahead and look out the nose here. We're about to make a left turn and head north here up toward Maui. There goes our turn. So there we go. Okay, let me just see. Whoa, we got all kinds of people. Wesley Wise, Proper Wisdom. Oh, Sensei. Yeah. This is, not saying anything. Like I said about not saying something so you have a better chance of winning. But not shouting out people and their other YouTube channels. Not doing that is not winning, right? Since come on now. So, no, you're welcome. You're welcome. Harry Hart. I got you, Harry Hart. You're in the list. Here it is. See, here's the list. There it is. See, Harry Hart, and then Proper Wisdom. So Wesley Wise. So we'll go through that before we do it. Make sure I've got everybody listening. So. No, you can't buy like extra tickets or anything like that. So, all right, so we're turning to the north here. Again, if I come over here, in case you want to know, let's go ahead and I'll go ahead and zoom out here on the old map. So there you go. Now you can actually see this is our flight plan. So now we're heading up here. So this is Maui, and then we're heading over to Lanai, and then up to Molokai. And then over there, PHL, no, that is Honolulu on Oahu, and then we'll head up to Kauai. So we'll get up here into cruise. go ahead. I'm going to go ahead now and start to get set for cruise power. 25,000 feet. Here we are. 25,000 feet. Look at that big old volcano. That is amazing right there. That is amazing. So, Tyler James. Oh, let me type that in. You know what? Tyler James. And Harry Hart, where I got you. We already did that. All right, Tyler James. Well, thank you, Tyler James. Well, hey, thumbs up because you are amazing. See what I did there with the amazing? That's pretty amazing. It's like one of the one things that I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of this damn thing. I don't even need it because I'm talking to you through a Yeti. So, oh no, it broke. I know. Taking the mic away ruins the whole immersion that I'm actually like a pilot. No. So, but no, thank you. Yeah, the amazing thing, and that little tag or something like that. I don't know. I just thought it was cute when all of a sudden it like dawned on me when I said amazing. I was like, Uncle Mike. So it's been for years. I don't even go back to one of my first videos. I've been making videos since the beginning of 2019. And, you know, and I've actually really just now this year, really come. I've really come to the realization or the niche of my YouTube channel. It started out as a weight loss channel, lost a lot of weight, gained most of it back. Not all of it, but I gained most of it back here over the years. And so those are my original vlogs. And they're in order down, well, they're in backwards order. The last one I did, and then you have to go back to watch the first one. That's what my YouTube channel started out to be. That was year 1. And then year 2 of my channel was I really started to, that was 2 years of, I think of that. Yeah, I think so. But then I just started getting into like making videos, right? Like travel videos. And then it really started to become like work. If you don't edit videos and try to actually make videos, it's kind of work. I mean, you really got to kind of piece things together. Nelly, I'll get you now. You know, it really kind of is work. But I always liked live streaming because I just kind of sit here, I make a video. And then they came out with shorts, and I really liked shorts, you know, 'cause that's like a little bit of editing, and then you have a final product, and so you can pat yourself on the back, and woohoo, you know, and all that kind of stuff. So, hola! And so, yeah, but then this year, the niche, I really kind of thought about it, and I saw a thing that, you know, there was a report that now there's 8 billion humans on this third rock. And I started to think about it. There's only one of you. There's only one of me on this third rock. 8 billion of us. And so no matter what you do, whether you do YouTube or golf or football or watch TV or your whatever it is, I will, Sam, I'll get you. Whatever it is, you're 1 in 8 billion. That's pretty unique. That's kind of a niche. So my channel is about me and about the things that I like to do and share with the community or whatever it might be. Whether it be by doing flight sim, whether it be doing Dungeons and Dragons, making videos, random video gaming, travel, whatever it might be. I'm going to make videos because I like making videos and I like sharing them with people. So, all right, let's go ahead and jump back. Ooh, man, that was a soapbox. I feel like I was up there really laying it on, huh? All right, Nelly Nosa Violet. Nelly Nosa Violet. Who else we got? Sammy Dinger. Man, that sounds like South Carolina right there. What's your name? Sammy Dinger. Look at this beautiful coast. If you get the opportunity to go to Hawaii, go to Hawaii. It's so many things, especially the island where we're going to end the flight in over Kauai. Amazing. It's like desert, almost semi-arid desert on one side and lush tropical, what you think Hawaii is on the other side. Amazing. Amazing. All right, so I got Sammy Dinger. Yep, and Nelly on Nose Island. Tessa James. Wow, we're getting a lot of people in here. Where you been? Where you been when I've been live streaming? Like no, just no. If I just come and I do a flight and I talk to myself for a couple hours, I'm happy. Because I'm weird that way. Because I'm 1 in 8 billion, just like you. I'm just as unique as you are. That is your amazing words of wisdom from your favorite YouTuber's favorite uncle. All right, so we are now heading. That is right in front of us there. That is the island of Maui. No, yeah, Maui. So that's beautiful. Just beautiful view. Look at that. But Flight Sim is amazing because you can explore the world in airplanes. So here, we'll just kind of make it. You know what? Let's go ahead and... Oh, man, there's not even a pilot. Look at this. Oh, where am I going? What am I going? Oh, let's go back here. Take a look. Oh, there we go. Now, this is some immersion right here, huh? We can sit back here. Let's get the table, huh? We can play some Dungeons and Dragons or something like that. There we go, huh? Oh, my God. Okay, everybody. I don't know if we want this thirsty camel guy in here. I mean, you know, he may or may not be my longest known Xbox friend. Which is amazing. That is amazing. Thirsty Camel, thumbs up, man. You are amazing. And Thirsty Camel, I got to talk to you about something real quick, and that is the whole Sugar Express thing a new thing? Because when we were talking about the train and stuff like that, it was like you're working on it, I think, and you were actually using it for the commercial production, not for like tourism. So that's cool, by the way. So Charlie Red. If you're wondering what's going on, Thirsty Camel, I'm giving away 2 $25 codes for one person because for some reason I couldn't buy one $50 digital code. I had to buy 2 $25 codes. Yada yada yada. Long story. Ha ha ha. Whatever. You know, found a dead body in the trunk. All that kind of stuff. You know. So I had to actually. So that's what we're doing. So I'm doing a giveaway because I reached 500 subscribers, which is pretty funny because the whole point of trying to reach 500 subscribers was so I get the community tab. And then late last year, YouTube goes, everybody gets the community tab. You get a community tab, and you get a community. Everybody gets a community tab. So it's like, yeah. But I had already promoted the 500 subscriber giveaway, so I'm gonna stick to it. So we're doing that. So yeah, that Sugar Express. Yeah. I saw that and I was like, oh, that's cool. That's a maybe a neat idea. Hopefully it's successful down there. Of course, up here in the Carolinas, we got the Smoky Mountain Railroad, and then of course out like in Colorado, you know, they got what Durango, Silverton, and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and jump back into the cockpit here. There's Maui coming up here at flight level 250. Might be saying like, why did I pick flight level 250, 25,000 feet? Well, I wanted to make sure I was high above the mountains, high above clouds. We got a nice view. And also, I went ahead and posted it because you can fly along. So, I mean, we could come back here. I don't know if anybody's flying along with us. No, doesn't look like it. But we've got other humans flying here in Hawaii. Those are all humans flying along here. So, if you could actually, if you wanted to fly along with us, we do that in the community of, I'm looking down at that ship down there. There's a bunch of vessels down there. Here, I'll kind of maybe do, let's go to your view. There we go. There's not really much to see out your window. Man, you don't have much of a view. Okay, well, let's go to the front view. There we go. Zion, did I get? Yeah, I got Zion in here. And I can't remember what I was talking about, but it's all good. But here we are coming up on the island of Maui. And so we're going to go right over the mountain here. And then we're going to make a little bit of a left turn, head over to Lanai, which I think Lanai is actually a private island still. I think it has a couple resorts on it, but I think the whole island is was at least like a ranch. So but yeah, everything's looking good. I'm just looking at the health of the live stream. You always got to have a healthy stream. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you have an unhealthy stream, that's the first sign of something really bad starting to happen. I mean, just remember from what, like Grown Ups, the movie, right? His stream was not very healthy, right? So, if you get that reference, then good for you. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of clean up some of our avionics here. I'm going to go ahead and center our heading bug in case we need to go into heading mode. Everything is looking good over here at our name picker over here. But I've been adding people in as they say, amazing, in chat. Get them entered in. Oh, Hannah Molly. Woo. Man, we got all kinds of peoples here. And so if you go down the description, you can actually then read the official rules here. It is for one winner for a total of $50 Xbox digital code, but it'll come in actually 2 codes because for some reason I couldn't on the Microsoft Store buy a $50, so I had to get 2 25s. Not really sure what was going on there, so it'll actually be 2 $25 code, which is good because you can either use them both for yourself, you could give them away. So if you're even not from the U.S., you can still give them away or whatever you wanted to do, or use them on your live stream if you were also a live streamer and so on. So yeah, and yeah, I'm not really sure. I'll probably toward the end of the flight here was probably when we'll actually do the flight's probably got another. I mean, I've only been live streaming here for like an hour, so I'm gonna probably do like 2. So no, it's not a physical. It's a digital code, so you'll get it pretty much immediately as soon as we find a winner, and then we are able to communicate, right, and all that. And then I can share it. So it's not a physical card. I'm not mailing or anything. No, it's a digital code. So or 2 digital codes because I explained that already. So. But yeah, so we'll do at some point here. I also set it for 20 minutes, so in case I just had new subscribers that came in, really maybe just for the, for the giveaway. Understand that. But I wanted you to kind of have to sit here for a little, or at least be a subscriber for a little while. So I set it for 20 minutes before you could actually type amazing, because that's like to buy your 1 ticket is to type amazing. What you guys have been doing? Because Hannah Molly is the latest one to write a million in chat. So all right, so we are now coming over here the island of Maui, and it's volcanic. Look at that. You can see from this mountain and the old lava flow. Look at that, how it just carved out and flowed out to the sea. Wow, that's amazing. Again, this is one of the reasons why Microsoft Flight Simulator to me is just so amazing, is that because it uses actually the Bing aerial photography, so Bing Maps. And I kind of wish that it would use like Google Maps, but I'm sure there's some business relationship. Right. So, but still, it's pretty true, right? With the whole, especially from up here. I mean, this looks just amazing. I mean, we've got ships out there at sea. Look at that. Looks like we've got like waves breaking along the coast. Just stunning. You look over here. Let's look out your window. There we go. See, look at that. See, wouldn't it be amazing though to have like this like Cessna Mustang in real life? That would be amazing. So Reina Priscilla. Just want to make sure I got that right. Yep, there we go. You are entered in, Reina Priscilla. You're wondering what I'm doing over here? If you're new to the party, I'm typing everybody into the official name picker that we are using, and that is also listed down in the description below. So in case you're wondering about the official rules of the giveaway, it's all down in the description below. So all right, so we are coming up here over the island of Maui with more observatories right there off the nose up on the mountain. And there's airport right coming up right off the nose, and then we're going to make a left turn, and that island out off the nose there, that is the island of Lanai, and that is where we're going next. Now, there's one thing you can't do in the real world, and that is boom, throw your drone out the window and fly it around. Woohoo! Drone mode. Maybe we'll see if we can see the sound. Just like it's so loud. They need to tone down the external sound of this model. There we go. Maybe that's how we'll do the drone. There we go. Jump back in the air. Oh, we got some weather though. Look at the weather off the nose over by Molokai, I think, and Oahu. So we might be getting into some weather. We might have to go IFR, instrument flight rules, because we might get into instrument meteorological conditions, or IMC. That'll be my rapper name, IMC. There we go. I'm not really sure what the name of this town is. We'll call it... No, I don't think this is Maui. Maybe this is Molokai and that's Maui. I don't really know. I could look it up. But there's the airport, so we're just about to make a turn. You can see on our flight plan right here. We're just about to make a turn. No, this is... I don't know. I'm going to look it up. All right. Okay. I'm looking over here at the official map. Oh, this is... Yeah, I'm right. This is Maui. Yeah, okay. This is Maui. The town is... Mill? Oh, no, it's not. I don't know what the town is. Oh, it is Kahului. Kahului. Lui. I don't know. If you're wondering what I'm looking at the actual VFR chart over here. That's what I'm looking at. So yeah, this is Maui. Okay. Alright, so now we're making the turn right out here. Right out here, that is Lanai. So we're going to fly over Lanai, then make a turn and go back over to Molokai. And then we'll be heading up to Honolulu. Oh, look at that. That's just amazing. Look at that. And that is one sweet... Oh, here we go. We'll go drone mode, huh? Boop. There we go. Shh. There's the drone. Shh. We'll do something like this. There. So, yeah, you got a drone. Drone camera, But it's fun. It's fun because you could actually program it in. The controls of the like on the controller, you could program in the same controls like on your DJI little drone, so you could actually practice flying a drone in Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's not like one of those racing. Well, you can make the speed fast, so you could practice flying a drone if you're like into photography and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. All right, come on now, that's pretty cool. That's pretty amazing. So anybody in chat here? Anybody in chat? Microsoft Flight Sim? It's on Xbox Game Pass. Hello. It's on Game Pass. there's all kinds of assistance and training and all this to help you learn. And there's jets, there's military jets, there's airliners, there's turbo props. We've now got helicopters. There's little, bush planes. Let's look out the nose. There is Lanai. Let's go ahead and look out. There's your view right there. Look at that. So you can see the tip of Maui out the lower window. Then out over there is Molokai, because off the nose right here, that is Lanai. Oh, there's the camel. Oh, Ranger. See ya. Thanks for stopping by, Thirsty Camel. Peace. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. The live weather is also quite amazing. So I mean, you can also, it's very cool because in the flight sim you can actually program in your own weather if you want to. So you can make cloud layers, wind layers, and all that kind of stuff, which I have done. So that way I can just, like, if it's really if I just want to practice like bad weather flying, right? IFR, instrument flying, then I can just make the weather nasty. So that's pretty cool. And you can make it like snowing and raining and thunderstorms and windy and all this kind of stuff. But then, like, now you can set it on live weather and it pulls in live weather. It also pulls in live air traffic. So I've done it for like a test live stream before and stuff, and I've got some YouTube shorts of it where you go to a airport, and because it's about a 10-15 minute delay or so, but it actually pulls in the actual flight data, and so you'll see like an airliner and stuff land in the flight sim, and then if you watch it on the flight tracker on like the computer, you see the flight, and then you'll see it in flight sim. And there's actually an achievement in flight sim on the Xbox that you have to complete a flight based on a flight plan of a real airplane that had just flown. So that's pretty cool. So, all right, we are over at Lanai. Let's go ahead and there is the island. Can you imagine that? You can see that Lanai here is basically like a volcano, right? I mean, that's what it is. I'm going to turn this down here. This is really loud when I go external, so I'm going to turn this down to like maybe right there. And you can see the airport right off the nose. That's where we're going to be making a right turn, heading over to Molokai. And you can see that there's now just a couple resorts, but you can see how this is basically the tip of a volcano. This is the old caldera of the volcano, and this is basically originally was just owned by, I think, one family, and it was like a ranch. And that right there, it is amazing. So, all right, well, you can see our destination now is on the map. So that's up there. That is LIHUE, up on the island of Kauai. And so we're just about to make a turn to head to Molokai, then cross over the Pacific Ocean and head to Honolulu, Pearl Harbor, and all that kind of stuff. And then from there, we'll head over to LIHUE. So, and I've been to all, no, I have not been to Molokai or Lanai. I've been to the Big Island. I've been to Maui. I've been to Oahu, which is where Honolulu's at. And then I've also been to Kauai. So all right, looking good. Say it with me, looking good in the neighborhood. All right, let's go ahead and get your view here. There we go. As we make this turn, look at that, that's amazing. Just making this nice easy turn, heading back to Molokai. Molokai now is, I mean, that's the whole island right there of Molokai. Off the nose here. But right out here is our airport that we're going to head toward. That is our next data point. Right there. Papa Hotel. Right there. Papa Hotel Mike. Yeah. Kilo. Then we got a little bit of a long flight to cross over here to Honolulu. And let's just go ahead real quick, just make sure nobody is in formation with us. Got an Airbus 319 down there. No, ooh, Cessna 414 that Renzo's flying. Oh yeah, that's a good airplane right there. No, I don't see anybody really following along. So for that reason, I'm gonna go ahead and just power us all the way up to 100 on the old turbine here. So that's gonna give us make us go a little bit faster. Ooh, Citation XL, that's amazing. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the name tag. Nameplates kind of ruins the immersion to see all this names on the out there. But yeah, it's really cool because you could actually fly with your buddies in formation and stuff like that. I need to actually do that. Maybe make some YouTube shorts doing that. Or you could get jump into like a military fighter and you could fly around, and then you could actually just find some random person flying along like an airliner, and then like an F-16 or something, come up and intercept them, fly formation with them. You can do that too. I've done that. That's just a lot of fun too. So all right, so we're accelerating here now. Let's check the wind here. What do we got? Oh, we got a headwind of 15 knots. That's slowing us down a little bit, because if you come over here, our ground speed is 340 knots. So that right there is over 400 miles an hour. So yeah, not a fast bird here. She's not real fast. Okay. I mean, look at her. Look at her. She's just a cool little airplane. And the reason why, there's a couple reasons why I like the Cessna Mustang here. One reason I like the Cessna Mustang is it's just a very nice flight model, except for that loud noise when you go the external view here. But I did, when I was working on my aerospace engineering degree, I did an internship with Cessna Aircraft Company, and the Mustang here was actually called the Citation Jet at the time, and it was in flight testing. Every day I got to see basically the flight test serial number 1 go up. So that right there was amazing. All right, we're about to make our left turn here. There we go, our left turn. And we are going to start crossing over to Honolulu, the island of Oahu. And that is where, you got all the Waikiki, where a lot of people go on their honeymoon to do the Waikiki sneaky. I know. Calm down. I know. I mean, some of you, might be crying. I know. But there we go. We can already see the island of Oahu over there. That's one reason I really like flying here in the Hawaiian Islands and the flight sim, is because it's just like its own little world, literally out in the ocean. And so it's fun. I mean, there's big international airports, there's small little airports. We're gonna be flying one over called Derringer Field, and where you can go do gliders. You can do gliders also in flight sim, and that right there is amazing. And so yeah, it's just a fun place to fly. So because it's got the mountains and big airports, little airports, dirt runways. Obviously, it's got for seaplanes. Yes, you got seaplanes in flight sim, so you can fly seaplanes. So, and plus the scenery is amazing, as we have already seen here. Let's go ahead and go on your side here. All right, nothing. Oh, there's a ship out there. See, pretty immersive. We got a ship out there. All right, let's go ahead and look out the nose here as we chat a little bit more. So, yeah. Okay. Anybody want to talk about anything? Anything going on in the world that you need to, kind of talk about? Aunt Cindy and I were about to go off on another little camping adventure here in a week. So just a little 2-night little adventure. Ooh. So I have to tell my D&D players that we do play by post on Discord. I have to tell them that, you know, there's probably going to be a little bit of a hiatus in our game here next weekend. So actually the beginning of the second week, but yeah, we're going off. That's another thing that, you know, we like to do, and I've got some travel videos on my channel too. And so we're going to the big air venture, which is Oshkosh, Wisconsin this year with the trailer. So I'll probably be posting a bunch of what do you want to call it? A bunch of, you know, videos and shorts while we're on that trip. So Sharon Villa. All right, let me go ahead and type that in. Okay, you are now entered. If you want to know what I mean by you're entered, I am using here the name picker, so I enter everybody's name in there. Their gamer tags, their chat names, their tags in chat. I've been entering there, so that way then when we're ready to go, all I pretty much have to do is kind of pick a button. And away we go. So here we go. We are coming up here. Also famous out here on the island of Oahu. Not only is there Honolulu and Pearl Harbor, but there's also the North Shore of Oahu. There's also the famous Diamond Head, you know, volcano and peninsula. So we'll be looking down on that here once we make landfall. So, one of the meshes over there looks like snow out there on the land, but that's because the scenery is not loading in properly. There it goes. Well, I can see the Honolulu off there. Right here, that's famous Diamond Head right here below us. That is the famous Diamond Head. And then you got right off the nose there, that beach, that is Waikiki. And then the city of Honolulu. And then right above the tail there, that's one of the runways for Honolulu International Airport. And then next to that is Pearl Harbor. So everything's looking good here. The flight's looking good. The airplane's healthy. Everything is looking, you know, Charles Hardy, very nice of you to be welcoming everybody into chat. That's pretty cool. So, and as we're sitting here and we're talking as we are making landfall here, passing over Honolulu, I've got to say, and she knows it, I'm highly disappointed. As the dungeon master, I tried to kill her character many times. I got her unconscious twice. I could not get these damn spiders that they were fighting to you know, permadeath her. So she survived. You know, I want my monsters to win. I don't want the players to win. I want my monsters to win. I want my characters to win. Woo! Oh yeah, you guys. I don't know how. I don't know how, and I don't know when my D&D players are going to meet up with this drow elf named Malagar Tuan. He is one bad mofo. He already killed one player character. Oh yeah, Angus is dead. He's dead. All right, some of the mesh here for the scenery isn't loading in. That's why it looks like snow down there. A lot of scenery. There's a lot of stuff going on in Flight Sim here. All right, so there we go. So there's Diamond Head. You can see now the volcano of Diamond Head. Let's see. No. Wait. Yeah. So Diamond Head. Then down there, that is Waikiki Beach. Like I said, the Waikiki Sneaky. Honolulu International Airport. Then right off the nose out there, that is Pearl Harbor. And you can even see on the horizon Kauai out there, right off the windshield out over there. So let's go drone mode. Here we can maybe, let's see. I'm gonna bring the drone back in. I'm gonna fly it in. Look at this drone. Let's do something like this. Here we go. And now let's here we go. We'll do something like, there we go. Now you can really get a view, right? Now you can really see. So there we are down there in the bottom left. Now we're passing over. This is nice. This is a cool view. So there's Pearl Harbor over here. This is all Pearl Harbor here. The old island field there from like the movie Pearl Harbor and stuff. You can see the military ships right down in right here. That is where the USS Arizona Memorial is, right there, right there. So this is the big Pearl Harbor Navy base. Very cool. Very cool. Oh, we're making that turn now. Making a little joggle here. There we go. And now we are heading out. And you can see out there on the horizon, that is Lanai. So we're getting close here. We're getting close. Been live streaming for just a little bit over an hour. So I planned maybe about a 2-hour flight. So I think this is pretty good. I was going to do a lap around Kauai, but I think I've done a live stream and stuff like that or flying around Kauai before. So I think we're going to fly over here. We're going to land in Kauai. And then when we land, then we'll jump out here back into just chat. And then do the giveaway. So. All right, let's go ahead and see other humans. And there we go. Here we go. Patting? It looks like patting my C's. That's what it looks like. Patinomuses. War Doggy, 1963. Look at that. Look at all these other human pilots here. Got Xavier out here in that F-18. Doug over here in a Skylane 182. A lot of people. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, you can, like I said, you can fly with your buddies and all that. Matthew Desperado. Desperado. All right, Matthew, you're in. You're in like Flint. I got everybody, I think, going good here. As now we are leaving. And again, what are we at? We are at flight level 250. So let's go ahead and we can go ahead and maybe start to look at some vertical navigation here. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring up our flight plan. There is our flight plan right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and bug. Oh no, I won't do that. Yeah, here, I know what I think. Okay, we're gonna do some we're gonna attempt to do some programming on the old avionics here. There we go. Yeah, okay. I want to be at 1,000 feet. There we go. Okay, that didn't work. I want to be at 1,000 feet. 1,000 feet. All right, maybe I gotta hit enter. There we go. All right. All right, 1,000 feet. 11 minutes. Oh, we gotta start down like now. All right, so if I hit vertical navigation, all right, we gotta start down now. So I'm gonna bug 1,000 feet. I've already missed it, so we're gonna have to. So I'm gonna bug 1,000 feet here in auto, our German co-pilot, and then we got Zelina. I'll get you in just a minute. I gotta go ahead and get us descending down here in the descent. So I'm gonna bug 1,000 feet. Cause LIHUE is like at sea level. It's on the coast, so we're gonna say 1,000 feet. And we need to be descending down like 2,000 feet per minute here. So, I'm gonna come back on the power. I'm gonna bug 2,000 feet here. We are gonna get in actually 2,500 feet per minute. All right, here we go. We are now starting down in our descent. Here we go. Descending down. Got a little bit. I'm gonna turn off these things. There we go. Nameplates come off. All right, let's go ahead and there we go. All right, descending on down. All right, looking good, looking good. All right, Zelina, gaga! Zelina, gaga! And then Cinderella. Wow, that's amazing. Cinderella is in here. Cinderella. Then lame fan. All right. Oh, not lamb fan. Lame fan. Lame fan. Go. Selena Gaga. All right, got you in. All right, we're descended down here now. All right, we can come. We descended down so fast here. Target now required is now about 1,700. There we go. We're dropping down now 180 knots. There we go. All right, gonna go ahead and come back in the power. Into the descent. We don't be descending so slow. All right, there we go. And there is the island of Lanai out there. So I'm going to come over here. I'm going to just be looking here. I'm going to get the weather in Kauai. That's not Lanai. That's Kauai out there. Kauai out there. So ADIS is 127.2. I'm going to dial in 1.27. 127. Oh. 0.2. All right, switch that over. So 127.2. We can go ahead and bring up the text. And here it is. Wind is 079 at 7. So I have dialed in right here. 127.2. So wind is 080 at 7. So 080. So we're having to make some decisions here on our own. And LIHUE has so 080. And LIHUE has a runway that is 03. So we need to land on runway 03 over here at LIHUE. So, all right. So what we got here? We got lame fat. We got Groovy that came in. A lot of people here. You got a lot less chance to win with more people. This is pretty awesome though. And now we got Jennifer. Somebody like put the word out, you know what I'm saying? Some Jennifer Hutton. And then Princess Baby. All right, descending on down, everything is looking good. Now we come over here and we can go ahead and do procedure, select approach, and we'll see what we've got here. Do we have any visual? I think we probably do the visual runway 3. So we're gonna go enter, vectors. Nope, don't need that, don't need that. And let's go ahead and activate. Yep. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so we'll go heading mode. Now we're going to go ahead and turn to the west here. That way we can intercept as we descend on down. There we go. All right. Now I can come over here. We can actually zoom this in over here. I know I got to get some people here into the giveaway. Let me zoom in here a little bit. There we go. All right, we're descending on down here. And I'm going to go ahead and bug this. We got this bug for 2,000. I'm going to bug it for 2,500. I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. We got everything entered. We're descending down. Descend down at 1,500 down. Again, we're going down to 2,500. Do not need, I don't think, vertical navigation on anymore. So now we're all bugged down. Everything is looking good in the neighborhood. There is Kauai out there. Everything is looking good. All right, let me jump in here. All right, groovy. We got Jennifer Houghton, Princess Baby. We've got, now we got smiley face with some weird little things. So I'm not going to type those in. I'm just going to type in smiley face, smelly face. What? Oh no, that's not smelly cat. Smiley face. All right, there is the island of Kauai. So we are, according to our flight plan, we're only like 10 minutes or so out, people. 10 minutes. And once I land and stuff like that, exit off the runway. We're not going to shut down and all that. Exit off the runway, then I'll switch back over here and we'll do the giveaway, and I'll be done with it. I'll be done with this because I've been running this giveaway. It's been in my, I think I've been promoting in almost all my descriptions and all my videos since I think October 2nd of last year. So, so I'm actually kind of like, finally get to do it. And now, I don't know when I'll do another giveaway. Maybe 1,000 subscribers? I don't know. Maybe Christmas time? I don't know. So, all right, descending on down here. I'm just going to go ahead and take a look. Descending on down, passing 12,500. Let's go ahead and 12,500. Barometer is set. We've already got the visual for runway 3 dialed in. Looking good. I like what we've got over here. We can get rid of the flight plan here. I don't really need the flight plan. No, don't need the flight plan over here. So over here on this, we can type flight plan, get rid of that. So there is the map. There we are. You can see this right here, that triangle right, that's another airplane. That's another airplane right there. As we are descending down through 11,500 feet at 211 knots. Woohoo! All right, so I'm just taking a look. We can go ahead and zoom in some more here so you can really see on that map. Oh, zoom in. There we go. That's pretty good. That's what, a 15-mile range? Yeah, all right, cool. All right, let's go ahead and take a look out your window here. There we go. Nothing to see out the wing though, really. Nope. So there's your view right there. We're descending on down. We're gonna go a little bit past and make a right turn to get on to final here. All right, so I think we've got it. As we're descending down, let's go ahead and just take a little look here. Here's everybody that I get in. So as I scroll through this, make sure that you're listed here. All right. And make sure you're here, right? So, Char Hard, Favor, Nick, Mark, Daniel, Steve Sensei, Free Guy, Jeffrey, Donald Judge, C, and Naharo, Frederick White, 2383579, the two primes and a non-prime, Wesley Wise, let's go check, Harry Hart, Proper Wisdom, Tyler James, Nelly Nosa Violet. There's old Sammy Dinger, Tessie Jane, Charlie Red, Zion, Hannah Molly, Raina Priscilla, Sharon Villa, Matthew Desperado, Zelina Gaga, Cinderella. So nice of Cinderella to stop on by. Lane Fan, Groovy, Jennifer Princess, Smiley Face. So there we go. That is everybody that we got entered in there. So, like I said, there is the island of Kauai. We are landing at the airport at the town of LIHUE. And so here we are. You can see us on the old multifunctional display here. And there's the airport right over here. So we're going to come up here, we're going to make a right turn, then we're going to follow that into runway 3. Because that's what the weather said is the best, probably the best runway. Because the wind was 079, but it was pretty light, so we'll land there. I'm going to go ahead, since we can go ahead and zoom in on that map even more. There we go. 10-mile range now. Here we are, descending on down. There's November 3-6, Uncle Mike. Our little Mustang, Cessna Mustang. That is amazing. Just a really nice flight model. Just a fun airplane to fly. Oh, we'll go continue to look out your window here. So we're going to descend down to 2,500. And then we're actually kind of go through like a valley to get to the airport. So it should be a pretty nice visual approach. But you can see we don't need to do the instrument approach. There's no weather or anything right here. No weather. So we'll just do the visual. Oh, like I said, you got the better view. So we're going to go ahead and look out your window here as we descend on down. I'm going to go ahead and do this so I can see where we're at. We're at 6,200. 223 knots on the descent. Coming on down. So we've only got a few minutes here. Like I said, probably less than 10 minutes. We'll be on the ground. Then we'll run that giveaway. So... all right, number of winners, wheel of names, all colors. There we go. Got the wheel. Got everybody. Look at that. It looks amazing. So we're getting pretty close here because there we are. There's the wheel. Oh, there's the wheel. That's the wheel of fortune for one lucky winner. All right, there's some elevation here. Well, I'm going to level off at 4,000 feet. So we'll just tell Otto, our German co-pilot here, we'll just go ahead and tell him here in just a minute to go ahead and level us off at 4,000 feet. So there we go, 4,000 feet. Level us off there, Otto. There we go. All right. So basically what we're going to be doing is we're going to be coming up here to this, working this our turn and all that to follow this magenta line down here to runway 3 in LIHUE. We're at 4,000 feet. Everything is looking good. I'm going to go ahead and bring up the actual visual approach here. Oh, they don't have actually a published visual approach. It just is the visual approach. There's no instrument or anything like that. So, all right. So I see it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be amazing. We kind of got a mountain right in the way, right? You know, you can kind of see that mountain. So we might have to go either around that, by it. I'm not really sure what's gonna happen here, but I'm gonna go ahead and start turning toward the airport. So I'm gonna go ahead and dial in. I'm gonna go ahead and come down to this view. I'm gonna go ahead and dial 300 on the heading. So we're 90 degrees to that magenta line. There we go. Here we are. There's your view. There's the view out the wing. So out over here is LIHUE. That is where we're gonna be landing. I've flown into there. All right, everything is looking good. We'll get the flaps down, the gear down, and all that kind of stuff here. Let's just go ahead and start working the approach here. Yeah, we got to go right over those mountains. And those mountains look to be somewhere around 2,300 feet. So I'm going to go ahead and start offsetting our flight here, do it like a 45-degree intercept for that magenta line. So here we are turning. Oh, look at that. That's amazing right there. That's beautiful right there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and go on GPS mode. We'll just let the plane fly here for a little bit. Get us on. There we go. And we can go ahead and bring the gear down. So gear's coming down. Yeah, we gotta go right over that mountain. Oh, this is gonna be a cool approach. All right, gear's down. Those will act like the air brakes for us. We're gonna stay at 4,000 feet here. We're gonna have to do we're gonna do some pretty we're gonna do some fun flying here, folks. So make sure, let's see, I'm gonna turn on the fasten seatbelt sign here. There we go. Oh, look at that. We're going right over this mountain. Oh yeah. We're on the visual for runway 3 in LIHUE. Alright, yep, everything's looking good. Runway in sight, mountain in sight too. We are still under autopilot. But as soon as we get over this mountain here, I just want to clear the mountain at 4,000 feet. And then we'll descend down. We'll go ahead and get all set up here for the visual runway 3. There's that mountain though. That's beautiful, huh? With the island of Kauai, where they did a lot of the filming of Jurassic Park here. There's a waterfall right out over there that they filmed, like the famous, you know, helicopter scene and all that kind of stuff. So, all right, I think we're pretty much over the mountain here. So autopilot's coming off. All right, I'm gonna go add 1 notch of flaps. Runway in sight. I'm gonna go ahead and bring out the little bit of spoilers and air brakes that we have. So those are out as we descend on down here on the visual for runway 3. It's all me. It's all me here, folks. All right, I'm gonna come off the power a little bit. We are really descending down fast here. Clear this mountain. I got it though. I got it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Fasten seatbelt size on. Trim, trim, trim. Trim, trim, trim. Oh, look, there's a cruise ship right there. Look, out your window. See the cruise ship? Oh, that's awesome. All right. Let's get back. Descending down. Everything's looking good. Plane's looking good. All right. Below 150 knots. Full flaps coming out. Trim, trim, trim. Go ahead and still descend it on down here. Look at that cruise ship. That's awesome right there. Haha. Look at that. That is. Alright. Back on my side. Alright. Like what I see, speed brakes coming back in. Retract those speed brakes. Alright, gear down, full flaps. Runway is in sight. Got a little bit of a crosswind, looks like from the right actually, but very light crosswind. Alright, yaw dampeners coming off. Power's coming off. Still a little high, but we're good. This little Mustang, she's built for these for approaches like this, and so a little fast. Power's coming off. Definitely have got the runway made. We're fast. Coming to flight idle. Keeping the nose down, and we'll go ahead and start our flare. Take some of the power off, and the speed. Look at that, look at this, and down. A little bit, get those spoilers out, dump some of that lift. Woo-woo! Welcome to Kauai, everybody. And let's go ahead now and... Oh, we could have made that high speed. Can I still make it? Oh, I can still make it. And retract the spoilers. Flaps coming up. And let's go give a little power, get off the runway here. And welcome to LIHUE on the island of Kauai. All right, go ahead and get over the hold lines here so we're not an obstacle. All right, parking brake comes on in. Smiley face with the last one. Nobody else has chimed back in, so we are back in smooth. Yeah, that was thumbs up because that was amazing. It was a fun little flight too. Okay, and with that, everybody, I'm gonna go ahead and show here. Well, that's not what I want to show. Want to show this? Let's go ahead and go on up. I'm gonna go through the names one more time. Make sure your name is here. So Chara Hart, Favu, Nick, Mark, Daniel, Steve, Sensei, and Free Guy. All right, going back up here. Jeffrey, Donald Judge. It's Carl. Frederick, Gamer Zone. Sarah H. Corey. Wesley Wise, Harry Hart. All right, go back. Oh, Harry, let's go ahead. Where's Harry Hart? There it is. Proper Wisdom, Tyler James. Nelly No Survivor. Sammy Dinger. Tessie Jane. Charlie Red. Zion. Hannah. Raina, Sharon, Matthew, Zelina, Gaga, Cinderella, Lame Fan, Groovy, Jennifer, Hope, Princess Baby, and Smiley Face. So, all right, Nick, you're here, boo. So there it is. That's everybody. I don't know if I need to click this, but I'm going to go ahead and click that. Wheel of names, number of winners. There's everybody listed in. So here we go. Like I said, I'm going to show everything. So here we go. It's going to spin the wheel real quick. And that's going to be our winner. For one. Nick, ready? I'm ready. For one $50 code, but it'll come to you as two $25 codes. Just let you know, I've already talked about that because for some reason Microsoft 4 wouldn't let me buy a $50, but it would let me buy a $225. I don't know. It's cray. So that's what we're going to do. All right, here we go. Here we go. And everything is closed. I'm now clicking the button. Free guy. There it is. Free guy. Are you here? Free guy. Huh? Free guy. Are you here? And you don't have to be here. I just want to know if you're here. I'll find you on YouTube. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to type your names in. That way I could find out where you're at, get some contact information from you and all that, and we could then share and I can send you the codes. So Free Guy is the one that won it for my 500 subscriber giveaway, which I've been running for what? 6 months, 7 months, something like, no, more than that. Like 7 months, yeah, 7 months. Almost 8 months I've been running that, trying to get to 500 subscribers so I get the community tab, and then YouTube gives out the community tab to basically everybody on YouTube. So that's crazy. So with that, everybody, I will say thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me on this flight. And yeah, click that like button if you do. Subscribe if you haven't. Share, comment. Come join me in chat in a future live stream. And so, yeah, right? You have the... So, Nick, bye. Everybody else, bye. Free guy. So, with that, I will say thumbs up because you are amazing. And I'm your favorite YouTuber's favorite uncle. I am Uncle Mike. Good night, everybody. Thank you. 500 subscribers. Woohoo! All right. Good night, everybody. Enjoy your, what'd be Sunday tomorrow. Enjoy your Sunday. Bye. Woohoo! Free guy. Free guy won. I'm finally going to be able to give away the codes to free guy for my 500 subscriber giveaway. Amazing.